Our favorite Instagram alpha male, Wes Watson, got into a little incident last night with a couple buddies. Let's check out the clip.
Shut up and turn around. We're filming. Shut the up. Shut up and turn around. We're filming. Back him.
I'm not even in the
Alfonso, smack him.
Not even a camera shot.
I don't know when we're talking.
Alfonso is his security guard. He has to go everywhere with the security guard because, of course, he attracts a lot of attention, but negative attention, unfortunately, just like this clip.
No, I'm not looking at that. I said it's cool.
We're drunk. Shut up. These little kids get their beat now. Shut the up.
The problem with Wes is everywhere he goes, there's drama and problems. To set the stage, this is in Miami. This is a little area called Brickell, very popular at night. And this is where the incident ultimately takes place. But you can see there's already some tension. Everything with Wes is confrontation, is problems and drama. And if you aren't familiar, Wes Watson is really big on social media. He's been in a lot of big podcasts. He has a lot of views across all platforms. He is the kind of guy that utilizes his wealth and flashy cars, jewelry, money to attract your attention. I'm showing you his Instagram real quick. You can kind of get an idea of what he's about. And he has a link right here to go to his coaching pages. So that's how he makes his money. He has a little lead funnel here. And it's really funny. We'll cover this in a minute, but basically he is like a mentor. Not exactly a good mentor in my eyes, but he's a mentor for your business or your fitness or mindset. He coaches. These three appear to be good friends. In another post I found, Nick and Rob All Limits are in this post together. The description, we built different, survivors, nothing can break us. Apparently they've got a really tight bond, but on this night, something happened. The two I just showed you are these two guys right here about to get in the altercation. That's the bodyguard stepping in between the two. He sensed something was going to go down, I'm sure. These guys are nothing but problems. Keep in mind, these guys are pretty well off. They're in Miami at night. What are you doing fighting each other?
Think about what you're talking about. Hey, you guys are on the middle of this stream shit right here. Get the fuck out of the camera. I'll fuck both you guys up. Straight up. Same fucking time, motherfucker. Hey, have some respect, dude. We're doing this shit right here, dog. Do that shit one more time, I swear to God. What the fuck you doing, dude? Take that shit somewhere else, dude. We're doing some shit right here, dog. What the fuck?
I find everything Wes does to be funny because it feels like he's still in prison. Like, even though he's out, it still feels like he belongs in prison. Rob posted this image on his Instagram. I think there were another couple pictures that showed that Wes was his mentor. I'm sure he signed up for his coaching program and then they became close somehow. The little altercation seemed to escalate a little more.
What? What you want to do about it, dog? Oh, hey, you want something, dog? Yeah. You do? Okay, let's go. Bring it around the side.
He's up there.
Oh, yeah. You want to disrespect, motherfucker?
These guys are friends, apparently.
I've been removed. We're fucking doing some shit right here. You want to disrespect, motherfucker? Straight up.
The audio gets a little quiet here. You might be able to hear Wes in the background. One thing I find really interesting is Jack Doherty, this little guy, if you don't know him, he is known for causing drama and scandal and just bad behavior. And it's really interesting to watch that he actually starts to feel uncomfortable. He's the guy that instigates these types of things just for his camera and just so he can get views. And he feels uncomfortable.
That's not fucking respectful. What you've been doing the whole fucking time, motherfucker. Start put that shit, put some 12-year-old kid that fucking with Nick in the fucking camera. Take that shit somewhere else. The fuck, I swear to God, I'll fucking come to your house right now and put shit out your ass. I think you can fuck me, motherfucker. It's not the fuck out your little ass. I will fuck your ass up so fucking bad, dude. I'll be at your house.
Starting to get a little homoerotic.
You can never fuck with me, fool. I'll fucking beat the fuck out your ass. I'll show you who the fuck you are, motherfucker.
Wes is so funny to me. I just can't imagine making so much money and the outcome is that you want to fight friends. You always want to fight people. This is how you act in public. This is success. This next clip is great. He talks about all the answers he's found.
I look after a community of people that I love. And as a leader, if I slip, they fucking fall. So I know that it's my God-given path to really guide people because I have the answer. I found the answer in the darkest of places. When I was in the penitentiary, I found answers that this outside society, the streets as we call it in prison, needed the answers that I found deep in myself in prison.
He's so enjoyable to listen to because you always find little nuggets of wisdom. he found answers. Okay, as you watch the rest of this video, I want you to think about, is this guy a guy who has the answers to life? To me, he seems to always present problems and always get into drama. So does he have the answers? Of course not, but I want you to continue watching and see for yourself if this is a guy who should be leading others.
What's he have in his hand, a knife? What the fuck? He has a knife in his hand. Not Wes, the other guy. Wes is just eating food now.
The other guy was borderline retarded. I've heard some of his clips on Instagram, and I think his IQ is below 50. I don't know why these two are hanging out with each other, but this is the point that I always get at with Wes. Is like, this guy apparently is a mentor and he's a coach, but why in the world would you ever pay for advice from this guy? He's getting into altercations with a friend where the other guy has a knife. They got neck tattoos and face tattoos and like head tattoos. I mean, these guys look like they belong in prison. What are you doing paying for this guy to be your mentor? This next clip is one of many that Wes shares of his time in prison. The context is that he believes someone stole his drugs while in prison, and this is how he confronted him.
And so I roll back in. I'm like, I'm going to put him up, bitch. I'm like, what's up? Put your hands up. And he's like, what are you talking about? And like, I shouldn't have done it, but he was still lying on his back in his rack, and I just start teeing off on him. And then I start throwing him around the block, just whooping his ass.
I thought this clip was interesting because it's not the first time he's done this, not the last, and one of his biggest issues and one of the reasons why I think he's heading for a downfall is what he did recently in a gym.
On Sunday, December 29th, 2024, a widely known fitness influencer and self-development coach, Wes Watson, was involved in an unsettling incident at a popular Miami gym.
Self-development coach is so interesting for Wes. I think he needs to take a lot of years of therapy before he can ever consider himself an actual self-development coach. Why in the world would you ever take mentorship from this guy? I'm sure most of you have seen this, so I'll go through it quickly, but basically this guy, Hakeem, and Wes got into a little fight at this gym. Hakeem eventually sued a few months later, and they're currently in court. Sounds like it's not going so well for Wes. This clip was mentioned in the complaint. I'll let you listen.
You know how many people talk such a big game, and I go on my Instagram and I say, I go to Elevation Gym down here. I go there 8 a.m. on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 5 a.m. on weekdays. But now I started going 9 a.m. on weekdays. So we got to give them the update. So when they watch this, if they have a problem with me, they can show the fuck up. But none of these fucking lames online who talk shit ever once showed the fuck up.
Think about his platform. He's supposed to be this coach, and if you listen to his videos, if you watch a few, he talks about this elevation he has mentally, that he's above everyone else. But his brand is about calling people out to fight them. These aren't people that like disagree with him in a fun YouTube sense. This isn't real beef. This is random people that he wants to fight, that just pull up to my gym in Miami and I'll fight you. Well, someone actually did. This guy walking up to Wes set up his camera to film. He's essentially accepting the challenge of trying to fight Wes. Now, he's in the wrong for even showing up. You do not show up and be around Wes. This guy is a violent criminal. He's a felon. Don't even be around him. But he showed up, and I think both people are in the wrong here because Wes should not be in a situation where he's calling people out to show up to your gym and fight. Keep in mind that this is endangering everyone at the gym. This isn't just Wes and the other guy, because any lunatic can show up with a weapon. Now everyone at the gym is possibly vulnerable to, you know, what happens between the skirmish between these guys. And so, as you probably just watched, Wes hits him 3 different times. The guy backs up. The guy, and this is where this guy is actually in the wrong. The guy backed up, had a chance to walk away, no problems. Wes was defending himself. This guy attacks him again, and Wes has got his friends there. So why are you attacking 4 guys? But Wes goes way over the top. And with I think the assistance of his buddy, what's alleged is the buddy here, it's a little blurred. The buddy has a dumbbell, or I believe a dumbbell in his hand, and strikes the other guy. And so I'll kind of clip ahead. It's a little violent. It's not for everyone. Just picture Wes punched him about 50 different times. And so I'll cut ahead. He's wailing on him here, and the guy is very clearly defenseless. I don't know exactly how the law works, and I'm sure it'll play out here over the next few months. But these two clearly engaged. I think that was 2 consenting adults. But this is, at this point, this kid is down bad, and Wes continues to assault him. And I'm very certain that the law treats this as battery, assault and battery, that once the guy is not fighting back, he shows no, there's no reason to believe that he's going to attack him again. Wes continues to assault him, did so in a pretty ugly manner. A couple of the punches, you don't see it because it's blurry. A couple of the punches were coming down to the back of the head. If you watch fighting at all, if you know anything about fighting, you know that's incredibly damaging to punch someone in the back of the head. That it could potentially ruin their life. So this poor young man is getting whooped pretty good. And there was a few kicks as well while he was down, which is another, if you follow fighting, that's an illegal action for like kneeing him in the face while he's down. And I don't think there's any more, but I think he comes up one more time. Oh no, he got him. He came back one more time as the guy was really struggling on the ground. Wes came up one more time and football kicked him like he was Aubrey for the Cowboys trying to kick a 65-yard field goal. And anyway, this gentleman, the plaintiff, ultimately sued him, and I think he's going to win in court because Wes went way over the top and showed how manly he was by beating the crap out of him. But, I mean, just a terrible situation altogether. This is about 30 minutes after the fight is concluded. Wes is sitting down with his friends, and the police have shown up. Wes is talking to a couple police officers right here.
If I had the calmness like this dude, I'd be better in my life, but I'm not that way. Like, so I'm trying to be a calmer dude and a better dude. That's why I'm here, and I help people for a living.
I love that. I always love when people say, I help people for a living. Really? What do you help? You take their money to yell at them. If you watch my other video on Wes Watson, I had some clips of him yelling at his clients. I think it's a terrible use of money to give him money. But I just think it's really funny that this guy is such a pathetic human being that he's probably, I'm guessing, 40 or early 40s. And he's talking about, I'm trying to become a better if I was calmer. Brother, you're 40 years old. You're an adult. At some point, you have to grow and develop into someone that is actually an acceptable human being, an acceptable citizen in our society, which he is not. By the way, I think there's some people, Wes is a perfect example. In a civilized society, there's some people that just should not exist. Wes cannot exist in a civilized society. All he wants to do is fight, beat people up, use weapons to fight the people. He just always wants to engage in conflict. It does not work in a civilized society. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't exist. I mean, obviously, as long as he's a law-abiding citizen, he deserves freedom. But I'm saying that this guy is nothing but conflict and endangers everyone around him. So funny that he talks about, I'm helping people. What exactly does he help people with? Wes, get on your shit, man. It's time. You're 40 years old. You have no kids, no wife, no family. Like, what are you doing with your life? Sure, you got some money and you got some nice cars, but this is pathetic.
Pissed. I got respect for you guys, but f that. You guys saw a motherfucker attack me, and I'm sitting here like I'm in fucking trouble. I'm leaving.
You're fine. Don't worry. We get it.
I know, but God it, dude. I just been trying to fucking work out.
We understand.
I know, but f that. I don't even care anymore. I've been to prison.
What's your phone number?
10 years.
Every single clip on social media is Wes indicating that he's been to prison. But one thing I find fascinating is a lot of people see him as a success. Why? Because on social media, those with a lot of money win. They can show material wealth, flying private jets, driving very nice cars. Cars that I'd love to own one day. Rolls-Royce Cullinan, Rolls-Royce Phantom, beautiful cars. I'd love to fly private. So he has things that some of us aspire to either own or experiences that we'd love to have. But in no way is he successful. I don't look at Wes as a success. I see him as a massive failure. To be 40-something years old, no family, it seems like he has no healthy relationships in his life. He's trying to fight with friends. One of them's grabbing a knife while in public. Like, this is who you want to be? This is who you aspire to be one day? Because the people who follow him aspire to be him. How pathetic. This is the guy Wes beat up. Sorry if it is a little graphic for some of you out there, but he looks pretty rough. Apparently he broke some bones in his face, concussion. He got pretty roughed up. You know, he shouldn't have shown up. I hope this is a lesson for all you guys that some things just stay on the internet, but he got pretty roughed up, man. He was definitely a victim in all this.
Dude, if someone's moving still and they've attacked me, I'm going to incapacitate them to where they're not moving, so they can't shoot me. Have you ever had a gun pulled on you? I have plenty of times.
I will defend Wes in the sense that if someone actually showed up, you don't know their intentions. He just showed up and pushed him and said, hey, let's fight. You don't know if the guy has a weapon. In Miami, if you've ever been, just about every dude has a gun on them. And so to defend Wes, you don't know what the guy was set to do, especially because he was filming it. He showed up to fight. And so Wes was he's given the right to defend himself. Obviously, he went way too far and eventually wanted to prove how manly he was. But also, I wanted to point out this clip was important because what kind of success does he have if this is his rhetoric? He's talking to cops. Have you ever had a gun pulled on you? I have many times. Why would you want to live this life? Nothing about this is appealing to me. The reason why I don't view Wes as successful is because after prison, he had a chance to go to therapy, to improve his outlook on life and his positive. Nothing about him is positive. Everything is negative and conflict and confrontation. The reason why I think we're seeing the downfall of Wes is because there is no good outcome to this. He's 40-something years old, and everything's about conflict and fighting and violence. There's no positive outcome to it. He has all the money. If you're still doing this with all the money, what happens when the money starts to go away, which I think will happen here soon, which is unfortunate. Please, please, please stay away from this guy. This guy is very dangerous. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching.